right. Today, we are trying Old Reliable, but with a twist. So, it is Punishing Maverick, but it's Punishing Saga Maverick, except the changes really are we're running 3 Wastelands, 2 Saga, and a Talon Gate. So instead of 4 Saga, 4 Wastelands, we've trimmed them down. We've cut one of the groves and one of the taigas, so we're running 1 Taiga for 2 Bayou, keeping those lands still green, and just 2 Punishing Fire. This gave us room to run White of the Reliquary. Choosing to run it at 2 and a Grist. In addition, we still have the red splash for Moloch and the 2 Puns, and the Pyroblasts and the Thoughtseize. So this is my first go at new meta. I really have liked the Ghost Vacuum against Reanimate. Yo, yog, yeah. No more Eldrazi. Electric Oof, I think, is a worthy main deck card in this current metagame. I think the Needle is a current main deck card because of the One Ring is still here for some reason. Yo, Cytosand. Yeah, I said I'd do it. I still had to be cringe and run a 4th color. But that's what we're gonna do. The idea mostly being Loam. I've seen run 2 Pun and 2 Grove pretty successfully. In addition, Talon Gates is a card that can help you filter when you need it. I think we're still on 7 fetch. And if I were to go back, this should be 15. Just going to ensure that it is. I didn't actually count it, but I took cards out. Oh shit, Carador. I did not. What? Boom. Yeah. All right, we're still on 15. We are running the Lush Portico. We do have a good suite. Thank you, Carador. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. And we still have we have 2 black lands that I could fetch, 2 red lands that I could fetch, 2 red lands that I could just naturally kind of have, and 1 black land that I could just kind of naturally have. So there is definitely an imbalance. And Thoughtseize is, well, I'm running black. I'll just run that. But I'm not totally sold. So kind of a quick thrown together list, but I wanted to do something. I wanted to play Mav. I thought about playing Jund, and I really do not think Bolt or Fatal Push equals Swords to Plowshares. I have tried. Oop, I gotta set my headphones right. Cool. Yeah, that's a hand. Um, I'll go Bayou. Just died of oops. No. Tough call here. Um, could play in 2 days. I think that's the move. Hmm. Yeah. We're going to do it. We're going to play in the days. I think I want that. Yeah. Yo, good to see you. Yeah, it's people are trying to control out and I'm just off of it right now and Lackey. I think I'm guessing you're kind of like me where you were like glad something happened, but it probably wasn't the something that you were hoping for. Cringe up. All right. Bird up. Opponent cast bird up. Yo, I'm right there with you. Definitely the one ring was what I was hoping for. All right, let's commit here. So, a little awkward here. I could go Saga if I get the time. Yo, Pasta. Yeah, I was surprised about the troll ban. I think ultimately, hey, you could see that the community has an influence for better or worse. Gosh, I gotta think for a moment. Um, it's probably Saga, although Double Wasteland is really appealing. I think we're gonna go Double Wasteland here. Okay. Could do this. I think this is going to be a stock up. Hunting Wish. Okay. No, I don't like that. Rushing River. What the fuck? Return target non-land permanent. Its owner's controlled if it was kicked. Okay. No. Stock up as a sorcery. That's right. Well, I don't think I'm going to get to cast this card. So I am going to do that. And I think I'll search for my final wasteland. I think that's as good as killing it. This is probably an 8-er. Oh, that sucks. Is it still an 8-er though? Yeah, it's still an 8er, I think. Okay, so this card, 5 damage. Realizing I tapped the wrong land, I'd probably want to have plow more. Okay. Well, as they say where I'm from, it is what it is. I could just draw a card here and hope to get lucky, I suppose. Why not? Maybe I'll hit a land or something. Pretty cringe. Did not. Okay. Yeah, bad playing. Yeah. All right. Game 1. We take those. What are those? What are those? Remember when that was big? Shut up, Mark. My bad. All right. This, 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 this. Yeah. Many manas. I think we take out Funishing Fire. Collector, oof. Of all the cringe, I think that's one of them. Needle does thing. Grist could do thing. Plow kind of sucks. This is where it's like, do I run kill you cards or do I and just hope they never show and tell? Like that might be better. Like just kill them, you know? I was dreaming of Unbanned Pie. Yeah. I've not played Modern enough to say like that's a good idea or a bad idea. I just, I don't think I've ever played Modern actually. What are Modern? Am I modern? What are Modern? TFW Modern. Man, this thing sucks. I gotta keep it though. It has pyro, but Jesus. Jesus, am I right? Like, boy, do I love 4-color. Yo, they put show and tell in the garbage? I feel like we have to. Like we ought to. Go wham, then bam, then thank the ma'am. Because. Okay. They pitched Cunning Wish. Okay. I mean, it's kind of funny. So. 2-mana Thoughtseize. I'll take that. Gotta be the bro and tell. Ponder, yep. TFW, Brointel. Oh yeah, Brointel's gone. Another tough choice here. Actually, I think it's just Slam Knight most likely, unless I draw something like Pyroblast. Well, even then, I can't cast it. And white. So, ooh, that's... that. It's... they're gonna Cunning Wish here. And maybe they'll just, like, get something that kills Knight. I don't know. What's up, High Star? So I know nothing about their hand now. They got a Through the Breach. I don't like that. I guess we're GG'd. Yeah, it sucks. Man, it's just such a bitch move. Sorry, I'm joking. Hate it. Just in time. Yeah, that'll learn him. Put this on sneak attack. Show in hell. They do nothing? Okay. We gotta just slam our threats here, right? Take 4. Okay, so we can play white if we do this, which is cool. We still have a Bayou in the deck. Yep. Here goes. It's a tree. Cannot fetch anymore. Have to remember that. Dock up. Yep. Pretty much want, like, every draw to be, like, Pyroblast or something like that. Even Dorks are okay here. Are we good gamed? This is feeling like a show and tell in the Archon or something. Put stock up back. Okay, that's pretty good. It's good. It's just well, now I don't even know what I want to draw here. These are not the droids that I was looking for. I'm at 1, so I cannot fetch. I think it's just the land, but boy, that doesn't feel good. They have they have 2 more turns to kill me, and I think they're going to. That's probably gonna do it. All right. Yeah. Let's see what they fucking hit though. Oh, they had an Emrakul, right? Yeah, they had an Emrakul. Neat. All right. That was kind of close though. We were gonna kill him next turn with the noble. All right, so it's omniscience. I don't think that changes any of this. There are some like cool things you could do. Like I could be playing the endurances over some of these other threats. I don't know if that's worth it though. Idea of endurance is trigger on stack, use Outland Liberator. It is magical Christmas land, but sometimes that's what you need to win. Man, I think we keep it the same. Saga's an ETB. The answer is no. Yeah, but you're probably right. All right, let's. This is tricky. Okay, so we get to hold the fetch, which I like. Hey, good to see ya, basket. It's like that's gonna resolve. Cool. It's a really early brainstorm, huh? Yeah. I think it's Gaddock Teague. Um, I think it's better than nothing for sure. Do I think it's enough? No. But am I excited to play more today than I was yesterday? Yes. Hope the song. So how will it shake up? I think Nadu in One Ring still going to be the best X. We will counter the spell if it's blue. Cool. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds cool. I think we have to hit it. Okay, that could have been worse. Holy shit. I was about to be like really sad. Like that sucks, but it could have been worse. They did bait it well, kudos to them. Um Best draw here is another Pyroblast. I'm pretty confident to say that. The gate. These are bad. Just wondering if gate does anything. Or am I just better off with the fetch? The gate in the deck is better. We don't want Grove. I'm confident in that. So this. This is 3. Waste. Sack. So that'd be 7, 8. Kind of thinking about hitting the basic here. Because I want to deal more damage. Yeah, let's hit the basic here. So far, 3 Wastelands has been what I'm running. This makes it so if they fetch next turn, they die. Cool. Man, these cards suck. Okay. Yeah, so far. Right? That's 11. Did it. Thanks for that song request. That was a cool one. All right, show and tell. Thoughts, 3 Thoughtseize, 4 Pyros. Not bad being on the play. Winning game 1 was huge. I think if I was on the draw that game, I'd probably die. They baited me with the impulse and had stock up too. That was pretty well played by them. I think I went against a player with a good understanding of Legacy and just got lucky there, so. Cool. They debated, and then I went for it. What year is this? Yeah. Awesome. Yay. Happy to be there for that. I think the real test of this deck will come in when there's like non-basic land punishment. Because there were some close calls and there was no non-basic land punishment. I'm cringe enough to keep this. There's a lot more draw go in this version of the deck. It's a Tameo or something I am going to fight. The Delver, I think I fight. If it's a that... Yeah. Because I'm playing Sylvan Library, I think we fight for our right to party. Interesting. Well, I know it. You know it. I'm getting Bowmastered. I am getting Bowmastered. It's time. It's time. It's time. No. I'm getting Tameoed, but I'm almost happy about that shit. Yeah, Brainstorm. I'm gonna take 8. I guess there was some consideration to play the Ignoble. Best top deck here is probably like white of the Reliquary, so I could just slam. Greenstone would be okay, but a little slow. Needle actually might be my best main deck card. Come to think of it, just draw Needle. All right, this is likely an 8er. It is not. It is a 4er though. Options are Reclaimer or white. It's pretty tough. I think I'm gonna go white. Good thing about Reclaimer here is we could play it around days. Its power and toughness would be a little low though. Yeah. I think we do this. I'm not too confident here. Yeah, it is. It resolves, but I don't think it's going to live. That was why I was worried about playing one spell this turn. I do have Grist in my deck. Another option here. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Bowmaster? Raisin. Okay, pretty annoying. Well, we're in trouble. Okay. We do have Arbor still. Oh, that's really greedy. I think we get the Arbor. The problem with Arbor, though, is it would only deal 1. So, do we Lush Portico here? I think we ought to Lush. They probably have a Force of Will, though. We're in big trouble. Right, I think Lush was smart, because we definitely want to go deeper. Pretty good. All right. Yeah, I think so, too. They force. And I think we just pass. We have pun here. They cannot brazen us. And I think we try to run away with this game using Punishing Fire. I cannot take this anymore. Okay. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to be a cool bro. They're not the droids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't think I want to waste. I think I just try to win this game with Punishing Fire, huh? Shoot, get back, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shoot, get back, shoot is 7. Or is 5. I could get a Reclaimer here. Or I could just keep playing this game. I think the problem with Reclaimer is I can't play around days. So I'm gonna have to. All right. So they haven't seen Library in like a year. Oh no, not the Grove. Yeah, that's a big deal. We do want to shuffle because those cards were not good. Boy, could just hard cast the Grist, and these cards are good. I could have Green Sun Zenith first. That sucks. I'm so mad at myself. If I would have Green Sun Zenith first for White of the Reliquary or something, it's just bad playing. Got to be Bowmasters coming in here, so I think I pull those out. Don't love Soul Guide. Maybe Endurance is good. Outland Liberator stinks. Their Endurance. God. Kind of want to keep the Sylvans, though. Boy, do I want to keep those Sylvans. All right. I'm stupid. We're going to do it. All right, we keep do that. Ooh, boy, why did I lead with that one? Shit. I was supposed to lead bird. Getting a little distracted by talking to opponent. That's okay though. Ooh, hopefully it just doesn't bite me. I'll still have red for pyro if they have the Tameo. Yeah, they're both good versions. That's a good one. Um, everything requires mana here. So there's no clean way to do this. Shit. 4-color deck. You do, Jared, yo. Have you gotten any games since the ban? I think I want to waste. Where do bad folks go when they die? Not falling for that. Yeah. Essentially, if yeah, exactly, for sure. You know the way it is. All right, opponent's talkative, which is cool. You know, I don't mind. Uh, what do you get, Stress Daddy, when you cross a Stress Daddy with a Stress Mommy? I get a good feeling. I get a feeling that I never had before. Oh no, I get a good feeling. Sometimes, yeah. It's not an everyday occasion where I get that good feeling. It's a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling. The feeling when opponent gets a good feeling. Yeah. Now there's levels. No, this isn't levels. That was levels. This is another song in a similar genre. Cool. I could probably do A and B this turn. That's good. Usually good. Then we go. Oh. Destroy the blue. Plow the thing. Probably could have done that in a different order, but I wanted to make sure Tamio died. And now I'm not worrying. You would have done my order too, yeah, just in case. Because Tamio, I think, is scarier, especially at this life total. Saga might take the game over if I get to keep it. If I get to keep Saga, then they don't have Wasteland at all. Pretty confident. Cool. That queued. Yeah. Not now. Not now, child. The feeling when the feeling happens. You know what I'm saying? TFW when TFW. I think I'm in good shape to win target game. For each game type among games on the stack. Tree mana. What costs tree? Oh, Goif. Okay. I think that's manageable. Probably that. I lost me wooden leg. Oh, sorry, Quest. Yeah. Brain. I figured they had at least one removal spell. And I know maybe that turns into the same trade. But really what I'm expecting to do at this point is just to like block and just get Sylvan to replace everything. Was that bad? Maybe. The brainstorm during blockers phase is a little unusual here. I'm blocking the Goyf, right? So they maybe I'm missing something. No trample. Just death touch lifelink. It's super good, but it's not a trample. So my hope is that Sylvan Library lives and I draw exactly Plow, Pyroblast, and like something else that's good. Yeah, it's a little unusual, but they might be thinking they might. I'm wondering if that was a mistake or if they have something specific they could do here. That's probably true, because then they block Tamio with Murktide or something, and you go, haha, ho ho ho, hey. But yeah, I know what you mean. Outside of that, they have 4 cards in hand. They waste. They play Cage. Okay. If they don't waste, then I think they have Bowmasters, and I swear to God, I swear to God. Really? Okay. What don't I understand about Magic the Gathering? Maybe I don't want the Bog. Man, do I kind of want to take 8, though. Alright. Fuck it. Not even close. Alright, well. Oh, I was supposed to remove things? I think. We should have let that go to combat here, I guess. Taking a pretty big risk. Oh, that was a dick move. Alright. Thought that was going to be a fart tide. Okay. Well, this is big trouble. Plow is very good. Is this risky? Like, I actually die if... I do have an arbor. Problem is they have a wasteland? Yeah, they have the waste. That is true. I think we just toss this out. Oh, that too. That is true. Thank you for the reminder. Top card is fart. Well, that probably does it. We're GG'd. We have an unknown, one unknown on top. They whiff. That's good. Is a 6/7, but I think it matters. Cage will stop Green Sun Zenith. OBM. Ugh. All right. Yeah, I could have killed myself. I could have went out on my own terms, you know. The throw game one is really the issue. I think the opponent played it pretty well, but the throw game one, where I didn't Green Sun before playing around 2 removal spells, I think was big. Ooh, we got them all that. But no, it's gonna happen. All right, mold of 5, mold of 4. They mold of 5 as well. Holy shit. Yes. Pretty silly. Watch like the endurance hand have been the better hand. Nah, doesn't look like it. So it's a mold of 5 against a mold of 4. Starting out on even footing, relatively, at least. Oh, boy, come on, Jack. Yo, that's just fucked up. That's just fucked up. Dang. The Arbor, though? Like, come on, bro. Show and tell. Okay. Feel like this is not going to be enough. It might be. Holy shit. Another stock up. Okay. I have to make a tough call here. I think I think Dried Arbor is going to become a wasteland, most likely. I have 7 in hand, though. I mean, maybe Caracas is the right move. If they miss their land drop somehow, then I think I go for that. But then again, choking them on mana is still kind of good. Yeah, they missed a land drop. Okay. So that's really good for me. Pretty sure that's what happened. If I recall correctly. At the waist, yep. Six. Okay. Omniscience, you gotta be kidding me. All right. Do they have another? Do they have a stifle? Okay, we die. Yeah, fucking whack. All right. All right. Wondering if there's something different here. I think that's the move. We'll go no plows. Actually, bog could probably go. Um, and maybe we can keep something else. Like the Moloch or something. Just for like the chance of a blood moon kind of play. Yeah. All right. Pretty good. Go. I think we have to no fear it and go Bayou because we have white. Um, Guess it's safer to do this. The downside is if I have to Pyroblast, then it's not safer. The upside is if they cast Magus of the Moon, then it is safer. I don't know. Quite a few trade-offs here. I think Surveil is worth it. I think this is going to be a no basic game. We could always get the basic with white. It's good enough. Schmatic Schmeeg. Really? Yeah. Pretty weird. Um, Might be Saga time here. Caracas is another option. But I think it's Saga. It would suck to draw a not Saga land here. But I think it would be fine-ish. Okay. Do a little bit of arithmetic. Huh? 3. All right, so I brought out Soul Guide Lantern, and I brought out Bog last minute. Okay. That Uro is likely going to happen. Is it going to happen next turn? Is what I have to decide here. Let's attack for 6. I think it's this. I'd probably do bring in Bog or something here. So no. Counter the blue spell. I could have got in one more damage, but it wouldn't have made a difference. The idea now is if they show and tell, I could put in Talon Gate, which will trigger, and then use Haywire Might to blow up Omniscience. And I also have Talon Gate in hand for the Uro, which is not going to be enough for them here. Seems kind of underwhelming. I could also get Caracas if I want, which might just be the move. Good. Yeah. Oh. I feel like Moloch might not be worth it. Death from above. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'm taking out the Moloch, and I think I want at least one of these. After that, I'm not too sure. Keen-Eyed seems pretty good. Outland Liberator seems pretty good. Needle. It's weird. Like, I think Needle is probably the one that you would think would be the one to keep, but I'm actually thinking about taking it out. Maybe Excavator's just too slow on the draw. We'll do that. Tough call. It's just Needle for sneak attack is really good, but I just kind of don't think they're playing sneak attack. I no, it look a deck with Uro. It's so that Needle is statistically like, all right, we're going against this deck. The correct play. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Is it better to ramp? I don't think so though, because they could just soul land show and tell. Guess the stock up. No ponders? Really? I mean, I think this is double ramp turn, but I just don't think it's going to get any better. Single ramp is the coward move. Double ramp is like the move. They'd have to have. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at this gameplay. This could be a major punish. It'd be pretty salty, but I think they're going to be too slow here. Yeah, it's a Chad maneuver, and we're Chads. That's one thing I know. Gotta pick the right time to let your shield down. Tarn in the Ponder is good news because I don't think this is the sort of version of the deck that's gonna go like pedal show and tell. So I think we survived the key moment there. Green, white, Teague. I think we would fight over this. Force, pitch, sink into stupor. Counter target spell if it is blue. Okay. I think I'm going to risk it. Get in for one here. Pretty cool listening to Tool. And then my leg got lost. I think the ponders are all gone. I think I missed that. Oh, we still have Plateau. I almost didn't see it. So it would be like days or some shit that would get me, and I don't think it's in the list. Oh, all right. This Force of Vigor has been pretty awkward in this matchup. I've been opting for Teague frequently. know if it's playstyle or what. That that's a good one. Artifact mutation, you're right. Or aura mutation would both be better in this situation. We let it happen. We counter the thing it finds. Got it. All right. I will be back soon. Loss was to tempo. Fortunate. Feeling better. Another win against Skill and Show. Cool. Um, yeah, 2 wins against Show and Tell, an 0-2 against the Tempo deck. Gotta imagine Tempo, blue black Tempo at least. Probably like if you were to bet money on a best deck, that's probably going to be top three, you would guess. Um, Tameo, Bowmasters, options like Murktide, Days, Brainstorm, Ponder, Force of Will, of course. Nethergoyf is Nethergoyf and the other Goyf, Barrowgoyf are both pretty good too in that kind of style deck, which I think dissuades people from playing Murktide. Come to think of it, because I mean, you probably could get away with it, but Murktide dies to Pyroblast, and Goif, I think, even though it's 3 mana, which is more than 2, the last I checked. Um I put it near me. Then I think that's like, you know, a pretty good choice. You do want a good amount of 1 drops in your Delver deck, that's for sure. So we're gonna get rid of the excavator here. The other option I think was plateau, but I think that's pretty risky. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. That's so bad. Oh, boy. Like, my opponent's thinking, but they won already, you know? Like, it's just, this shit's a rat. Like, I'm not gonna say it, but. Oh boy, that's bad. Alright. No, we don't want that. That's for sure. Another 1 drop. Right. 4 mana with nothing to do, huh? Okay, something to do with 4 mana. Step through. Okay. Athasa's Oracle. Okay. So Chalice. This looks spicy. All right. Well, we probably. I don't think we take 8 here, but we do take 4. Sure. It's a paradigm shift. I love saying that. I know it's paradigm, but paradigm just makes me laugh. Paradigm shift. If it was in the deck, I think I would have went Collector Oof. Then the board, of course. Oh, shot. Buttlash. Oh shit, yo, Matt. Good to see you. I think this works. Yeah, no deck, right? Right? Exile all cards from your library, and then they only have Thassa's Oracle in their hand. So now they have no deck, and then they die, right? The math checks, yeah. I apologize for the booming, because that was definitely some boomer APM there. You know, like another gamer would have been like, yes, this is victory. But then cringe slow me. I'm like, how does this work? Okay. Am I really gonna bring in all these cards? Like Grave Hate's good against Paradigm Shift if they don't have the win in hand. Oh, Collector Oof was main deck the whole time? Shit, that was stupid. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. Fuck. I could name Thoughtlash with Needle, I think. Okay. I am going to assume Grave Hate is not great and Endurance is good. Just board in everything and send it the 75. Yeah. No, I think Punishing Fire could be really good here against Thassa's Oracle. Yeah. Shit. Shit, yeah. Shit. Shit, yeah. Shit. I could name Step Through. Oh, yeah. What up, Matt? Two punishing. Yeah. Pun get back pun. You don't even need two. You could just do it with one and 5 mana. And Punishing Fire and Grove and 5 mana. Defense grid. Alright, well, I think it's fucking ramp and then Eager Oof or some stupid card that I play that's not that good. Guess. What else am I gonna do? God damn it, Matt. Fucking Gwen Stefani me, you motherfucker. I love you, but you're this is bullshit. That's bullshit. That's what you do to your friends. Yeah. Fucking. Oh boy. All right. That's happening. All right, it's making me laugh, so it was worth it. I come to you with open arms. Give me a hug, friend, and you give me holler back, girl. It's my shit. It's my shit. Guess we get plateau. It's almost tempting to get the basic here, like like of the ways to die, you know, one of them is like a back to basics. Not that I think they would run it, but like of the ways to lose, that's probably one of them. So we shall eliminate those possibilities. Tuition. Oh, the song request. Sorry. I love the part leave the party, but we're getting hollerbacks, girl. That's what's fucking happening. All right. Fucking never did learn what a hollerback girl was, but it didn't sound like something you wanted to be. I heard that you were talking smack. I heard that you guys were talking. I'm thinking of the version of this to be like some Massachusetts guy, I heard well, actually Hughes is more Philly. I heard Hughes was talking shit. Pittsburgh. I heard Yins in the wild recently. That was cool. You don't get to hear Yins as often. Uh choose one. I guess Ancient Tomb you can have. Look, I'm not a hollerback girl. All right. Some of you might not know that about me. And that news may upset some of you, learning that I am not, in fact, a hollerback girl. And I apologize. But I will name step through. Oh, I can't activate my thing. Oh, well. Yeah. That's how it goes. Now we're a Gwen Stefani stream. I liked her in No Doubt. I don't really identify with being a howerback girl or not. I don't know what that is, but all right. When this stupid thing enters, look at the top four of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest to the thing, and then the thing happens for each thing type among things. All right. When when this creature enters, look at the top four. Reveal. I don't know. Yeah, I think the chances of me being a hollerback girl are slim to none, to be honest. And Gwen Stefani seems to be pretty adamant that she's not a hollerback girl, and you know, I opponent just said they had to go. Pretty cool deck though. But yeah, that seems to be the way it is. You know, like she was so not a hollerback girl that she kind of created a song about not being a hollerback girl. And I don't know if it's sort of like the song Vein, where the song is about the person that it's not about. Kind of similar logic to this song, too. Like, this song might be more intelligent than Hollerback Girl. You know? You let it catch you? Say it wasn't you. This was a banger, though, when it came out. Say it wasn't you. This is one of those songs that I've quoted in really stupid situations, hoping other people would get it. Then you realize how old you are. Old man brain. Deck seems okay. Definitely some mana issues, but they haven't like they've slowed down explosive starts. Yo, Echo, good to see you. It's probably hot as shit where you are, man. I imagine that's like one of those things like you come back to Texas in the winter and you're like, you know, it's pretty warm here. And then like now you're probably like, damn, this again. I hope you're loving it though. I think you know, moving back can be cool, can be bittersweet. Punt's going pretty well. I'd say it's both cringe and based at the same time. Why am I talking like a fucking idiot again? I am enjoying it. Oh, okay. That's not so bad then. I swear to God. Well, so that went well. We are going to plow thing. Then we are going to get the non-basic Bayou. Realizing now the plateau can't cast white. So that could come up next turn, theoretically. Discard Chalice and Fable. Okay. Play Cringe Land. Play another Fable. Okay. Unfire would be decent. There's the white. That's really funny. And by funny, I mean I am not happy with that. So yeah, this is the problem when you try to be 4-color cringe. Because if that plateau was... Yeah, there's really no combination here that would have worked out. Like, Savannah Badland would have worked out well here, but I don't have that option because all my fetches are green. So we're just kind of we're kind of borderline alt QQ here. All right. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. You only live twice. If I play the Saga now, what does that mean? Green, red thing. Play the One Ring because nothing else matters. Yeah. I think so too. As 50 said, it's get rich or die trying. For me, it's like, just fucking die, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if they throw anything at me. Throwing the Kiki Jiki's a little weird. So... Alright, yeah, we're GG'd. We play White of the Reliquary, we Wasteland, and then we die. Neat. Okay. Rough. I think this is going to be a rough match. That's not great. Endurance is not great. Fog is not great. T kind of sucks too. It's like it stops the One Ring, but it's a little late. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. I wonder if that game was winnable somehow. With like perfect information. I have the luxury of being able to get a basic here, and I think I will do that. Oh, love that. Pretty flooded. All right. Not bad. And pretty good, I should say. Do we keep that in hand? Guess so. Like I could name Bombardier, but like it's gonna be a while before that matters. Here's Pyroglyph. Neat. Oh. We are dead. I'm confident. I'd have to like pick my top decks at this point. If I draw Green Sun Zenith like every turn, you know, like that kind of thing. All right. This giving them land is not a big deal. Chalice and Blood Moon, yep. There are no other basics. That's really rough. Okay. 4 to that. Okay. What? Reflection of Kiki Jiki. Another Fury. All right, yeah, we are dead. I think it's Outland Liberator or die, and I think it's still die. Is sad. I gave them a token for no reason. I'm just tilt. Yeah. Blood Moon. Yeah, Bird's not gonna do it. Oh boy. Yep. 4-color deck lost to not control, tempo and Blood Moon. Yeah, that checks out. It was fun. Don't think you can pull this off if those are going to be 2 common decks in the meta. Too many turns where White of the Reliquary requiring black came up. Whether or not Jund is the better option versus Naya is something that I'm probably going to be testing. Or Abzan. Forget about red. The other option is you go to something closer to what I had here. Yeah, I like blasts. What I think I would probably do is I would play a version closer to this, adjust some of the numbers of these cards, and run 1 Surveil land for sure. Probably take out one of the Talon Gates. And I think I would run a Surveil land, and I think I would run at least, I think I would find a way, probably ditching both of these Pain lands here, whatever Horizon lands, for like 2 Taiga. I'm not saying Blast is absolutely necessary. But I think it's really good. And in that league, Punishing Fire was actually pretty darn good too. You just, unless you're gonna play aggro loam with Mox Diamonds, I don't think you can get away with four color. It's something I've played significant enough to go like you can get away with like a very light splash, like three color with like grist as your only splash, you know? Like sorry, four color, but your only splash is grist. Or four color, your only splash is Leo. Or four color, you're playing Deathrite Shaman. You know, and then at that point you're playing Deathrite Shaman, you can probably have you know, like let's just say Bayou or like you know, Tropical Island or something like that. Like decks can kind of get away with that. Just for the activation of that card, more or less. Maybe one cheeky sideboard card. If I had to choose, my heart chooses Naya. My brain says Abzan is probably better. I do feel like you probably want some number of cats in a list like this as well. And maybe you ditch Sylvan Library for Once Upon a Time, because if you're not playing Punishing Fire, then Bowmasters is significantly harder to deal with. And then if you play Once Upon a Time, then you can cut one of your Greenlands to get away with it. You have something depths close. Look. Yeah, this is pretty cool. My buddy John, also known as Dreadnought, was saying he thought the cat was really good in a depths list. I mean, I think this is really close to depths, is it not? Yeah. Oh, you said it's depths, but kind of close. I misread it. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I'd call this depths. Um. Yeah. Um. My take though, if you're not playing White of the Reliquary, I. So here's the trade-off. If you're not gonna go White of the Reliquary, then Black does take a hit. It's Grist versus Moloch, and it's Pyroblast versus Thoughtseize. And that's kind of like make your mind up about which decks you want to beat. You know? I would Thoughtseize is good against Show and Tell for sure. So is Pyroblast. That's kind of a wash. Pyroblast is better against Delver. Thoughtseize is definitely better against like Storm. Wrist is Moloch is like I'm not sure what's better, Moloch or Wrist. That's interesting. It's really situational, but yeah, that's the way I would evaluate it. So if you own the cards, Wits End, I would jam both at certain points, or just do some theory crafting. I think one thing about playing Magic, like I remember, yo Ben, I remember in my life when Magic was like a once a week kind of thing. I would go to the LGS, and I would spend more time that I didn't play Magic researching Magic. I'd spend more time looking at other decks and going, oh, there seems to be a pivot to this tech instead of that tech. Or I'd say, I'd write out a sideboard map when I was in my free time because I was that passionate about the 1 day a week that I get to play. I kind of had, I want to say, like, let's just say 1 day a week is going to scratch 40% of your itch for Magic. The other 60% would be consumed in like researching, sideboard mapping, other things like that, chatting on Discord about this and that. Like at this point, I chat on Discord just kind of just to have fun, but I don't often ask much these days. And it's not because I don't think there's value in asking. I think there's a lot of talented players that you can learn a lot from. Myself, I should say. But the passion at this point to kind of force my brain into those kind of like, all right, I'm going to type out a long tournament report and ask if somebody would have done the same thing, dwindles into just wanting to get more reps. But yeah, this is a cool list. That was a big sidebar of saying if you're that passionate, play both. Sorry, what's that? Took that on a tangent here. Yeah, I think the next place I'm gonna go is probably Jund, but my buddy Pasta has been talking about playing the Cringe Tokens deck again, in addition to like Grixis. So if there's anything that comes up, I might test a list before a big event, whatever the heck you would want to play, and just try to go like, hey, this is your list or my take on your list or something like that. So yeah, I'd say I'm excited to play in a way, but I'm also, oh shit, you're still here. Cool. I'm excited to play, but not as much as I would have been had they made bigger bands. Beating Show and Tell felt good, but losing to Tempo and losing to Stompy did not feel good. Two decks that did not get nerfed that I think any legacy player would have been like, yeah, that's kind of next on the docket. And I think the One Ring should have went. Maybe Myco Spawn was the right call. I get it. There's a lot of Force of Will gamers out there who feel that way, but for me, the One Ring was much more of a menace. Right. I got a good read. Cool. I was gonna rate a friend who is playing a different game, but I am gonna rate a legacy streamer. Somebody's been streaming a lot too, so I think you all probably know this person at this point. And if you don't, I think you'll like the content you get. Yeah, I wish it was gone. That's for sure. J-R-A-I-N. Good seeing everyone. I think this one will make YouTube. Put it back on the cringe deck that I just played. Yeah. And hopefully I'll get some more codes soon so we could do some more marbles and have it so that some people can get some play points. Be nice. All right. Have a good night.